Hey, outdoorsnists. We're back in the Green Mountain National Forest doing our roadside van camping business. As you can see, the burn ban is still in effect. It's like somebody piled a bunch of sticks here. Wasn't me, but it looks like nobody's burned anything, so I don't know what that's about. But anyway, yeah, no fires. So, no fires. That's lame. I mean, I get why. It's a drought. It's a drought, guys. We're in a drought. I was listening to some farmers the other day talking to their senator, and yeah, they're saying it's pretty bad for them. They're out of water. Well, not out of water, but they're low on water. They've had to buy feed that they would normally buy in the winter. They had to do that way earlier. They're saying it's bad. So worst they've seen it since the 60s, I think, was what I was being told. So still dry, not a drop of rain in sight. Hopefully that changes within the next several weeks. Not just for us and our campfires, but just for, the region in general would be a good thing. It is, sun's almost down, but it's not even 6 o'clock, I don't think. Yeah, it's just a little past 5, so normally I'd be trying to get dinner going about now-ish, but I'm just gonna reheat some soup or something like that. I didn't bring anything to chop or dice or mince or crack an egg into or stir fry, nothing like that. Pretty simple stuff. I'm gonna clam chowder, just I'm gonna eat some clam chowder. You know what I am gonna do? While I see it, maybe we'll do a litter walk. I haven't done one of those in a while. We're gonna start our litter walk coming into here and grabbing, whatever this is. What do we got? C4 Performance Energy drink. Hawaiian Punch. Is it alcoholic? I don't know. Some nasty roll around in there. Great. You know what? Why don't we do that? Let's go do a litter patrol, shall we? Alright, got my trash bag, my litter glove. Let's do some litter patrol. My favorite spot down there was taken by 2 sedans, so it's my favorite spot because I get internet there. But that's okay. Half the reason I come up here is to escape the internet, so I guess it works out in the end, but whatever. Anyway, eyes out for trash. Okay, look at this. Got some water here. Hopefully wet through there. Wetter than anywhere else. Thought it'd be bone dry up here, but maybe it did rain. I don't know. Whatever, it didn't rain enough to for the farmers to get what they need, so that's kind of the point. But anyway, we'll go to the end of the road. I gotta get my walk in anyway, so. Alright, we got some string around the tree. I'm not gonna bother trying to untie that, so to do this. In the bag it goes. I saw something else gross over here. Yeah. I got a glove on. Looks like gross stuff. Nasty. Wire piece. Ah, they left them on. Ah, why? Why are you people like this? What's wrong with you assholes? Seriously. Comes up to these places and just says, yeah, I'm gonna leave some toilet paper in. Freaking animals. Oh, all of it now. There. Is there more? Man. I ain't digging the damn roof litter all day for crap like that. A walking stick. And over here, no. Okay, let's go on our merry way. This might be a piece of sparks, but I don't think so. What is that? I don't know. A tiny container, looks like a weed container. A weed. In the bag it goes. We're almost to the end. I can see the cars where they're parked. So we'll turn around there and maybe we'll go back the other way a little ways. Sun is but like I said, we're just gonna heat up some clam chowder and have that with some bread, and that's gonna be dinner. I had a very hearty lunch around noon, so I'm still not really hungry. So hoping all this litter picking up brings me an appetite. You know what I did? You know what I did? Where's my walking stick? Do you see it? I do this a lot. That's how I'll lose this stick, by the way. I've had it for years, and it is a fine walking stick. Look at it. Made it myself. Found a stick on a logging road somewhere. Used a knife to take off all the bark. I think I dremeled the head of it just to smooth it. Took some sandpaper to it and just weathered it after that. So great walking stick. I'm absolutely gonna forget it in the woods someday, but not today. Like a convention around here. Like 11 cars that counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, yeah. That's a lot of cars. There's always a lot of cars down here. I'm always surprised. There's a lot of camping going on down by the pond. Like, yeah. So that's my assumptions. They're all down there doing that. I haven't found any trash. I don't think I'm disappointed. I don't really want to see a lot of trash. So. The second I said that last bit. Budweiser, America flavor. Ugh. Gross. Wash that out before we take it back to the can man. Don't forget my stick. Check those mushrooms out. They're on that tree right there. Big birch polypores, it looks like from here. But maybe not. Can't really tell. I don't know if that's an old birch or... I think it is. Hard to tell. You can't tell at all because I know the limits of this camera. Anyway. Not finding a lot of litter, which is good, but it's good. I gotta complain. Usually when I say I'm not finding a lot of litter, that's when I spot a litter. So See if it works. It's not working. I'm gonna go right to the top of the hill or to that other campsite that's taken, and I'm gonna head on back. Alright, could be litter, could be bark. I think it's litter. It is. Like old crusty PBR. What's that? Do I want to fight and get in there? I think so. Yeah, we gotta go take the long way around. That's aware. Muffin. Oh, where did I see it? Looking right at it. There it is. Glass. No idea. There's a whole mess. I'm not going to pick up every little piece of glass. Yeah, that's just going to stay there. There's a little more room up. Okay, there we go. What? Grumbo Limbo Nature Center? Maybe that is. Maybe this will shed some light. Peg Leg Pete's, Pensacola Beach, Florida. What all this is been for a while. Alright, that's all the hog to the leaf litter I'm going to do today. Got my stick, got my bag, there. Alright. I walked past that camping spot that I wanted. One of the cars left, and I see they've got a whole like hammock thing set up. You know how it's like a dual campsite almost? Like there's a back part of it. They're all set up in the back. So thought I'd point that out. Anyway, let's go to where this corner rounds and then we'll head back. Yeah, no sooner did I say that. What do we got here? Twisted tea. Not doing too bad with the litter, depending on how you look at it. Ideally there wouldn't be any for me to pick up, and I wouldn't have to do this. Fun little activity. Adds a little different dynamic to these videos, I think. I don't know. Let's try. Okay, I don't see any litter, do you? I think I've cleaned up all the litter on the road. Okay, those are usually the magic words that summon the litter, so didn't work. What is this? Some paper. It's like a Stewart sandwich. I'm gonna go to that old divot in the middle of the road, and that is where I'm calling it. I head back to that. No further. This road is actually kind of long, and the sun is starting to go down. So my dinner tonight is not complicated, but so I don't like eating in the dark. All right. Normally I'd dump it out and we'd do a litter report, but you know what, guys? I'm not dumping all that out. What do we got? The cans, the paper, the weed thing. Yeah. Not a bad haul, I guess. So I'm gonna put that in there with the rest of it, and then maybe wait till it gets a little darker. I don't know. I am not that hungry right now. I don't want to cook up a meal and then try to choke it down or anything. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So I went down, way down there to take care of something. Found whole 18 rack cores, and it's like a grill box. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'll start dinner now. Might be getting a little dark to film, guys. I'm hoping this exhausts that canister, because that is just about empty, and I'm trying to like drain it so I can chuck it. So I'm gonna see if I think the chowder will heat up before the tea. So yeah, hopefully we exhaust that canister, but we'll see. So I just heard some kind of like siren? Not like a fire truck or police siren, but like one of the flood sirens or something like that. I don't know. I only heard it once. It sounded distant, so I don't know what that's about, but keep our wits about us. I think that flame might be going out. Yeah, you tell me. Not quite yet, but I can like hear it. Maybe that's the tea kettle. I don't know. But I'm hoping that once the tea is going, then that'll mean the soup is pretty much there. So. Oh wait, I think it might have guttered. We're going out. Ooh, almost. It's getting there. I might be ready to go out. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go out, and then I'll switch it with the other one that's almost empty. All right, it happened. They both went out. So that one, I switched it out with a new one. It's also just about empty, so with any luck, that one will also gutter out. And then I can go get one of the full ones, and then hopefully have everything heated up by the time you know, midnight rolls around or whatever. Alright, I've been quite exhausted, but it's nice and bubbly, so I'm gonna say that's done. It's like that. That right there. You hear that? Something just beeped. It wasn't. I sent the girlfriend a message through the Garmin Mini. The InReach thing. It's like an SOS beacon. I think I've mentioned it on the channel before, but you can send little text messages with places you don't get any cell service. And she has responded to me. She has got it. Okay, good. What time is it? 6:30, okay. So, everything should be good and well at home. I've got some things charging, the light for tonight, the Garmin thing. What do we got? Chowder, I'm gonna do some bread with it, maybe some crackers. I got some pepper to pepper it up, and put the tea kettle back there for now. Maybe in the morning we'll use what's left of that to make some tea in the morning, but we'll see. See how we feel in the morning. Alright, it is. I gotta do the thing here. Gotta make sure it is in fact cooked and do the obligatory taste it. Tastes like clammed canned chowder. Canned clam chowder. New England style. I already added pepper to it. I might add some more. But anyway, I'm going to eat that, and then hopefully nothing crazy happens in the night. But if it does, I will try to get the camera on before I'm dragged off. And whatever. So anyway, I'll see you. Good morning, outdoorsnists. We made it through the night, obviously. I don't think we forgot anything out here on the ground. I don't see anything. Didn't really have much out here because we don't have a fire going. So. Yeah, we definitely had it. Anyway, all right, it's early. But you know what? I think I'm gonna was gonna maybe do some tea this morning, but just to use up that burner, but I don't know now. Anyway. Good morning, outdoors. I hate doing the morning. Kind of see how hot that water can get before the can runs out of fuel. I'm trying to use that one up. I remember last night the other one got spent, so that's good. Hopefully that will take care of that one, and then I can junk those 2 cans and be done with it. So, Earl Grey is the tea for the morning. Anyway, once that's done and going, I'm just gonna pack up and get. Not much to do around here, really. I didn't bring anything for breakfast. So. Anyway, yeah, that was a van camping trip. Anyway, I'm still waking up, but then it's very dry out. Like usually in the morning, you get up and like everything's covered in dew and moisture, but that wasn't the case this morning. So yeah, very dry. Warmer than I thought it would be too. I thought it'd be colder than hell last night, and don't get me wrong, it was a little chilly, but thick sleeping bag was a good idea, but it wasn't as bad as it's been in recent mornings. I've been coming out early to go to work to do stuff, and vehicles are covered in frost. It's not the case today. Anyway, still waking up. But anyway, that is the video. Like, subscribe. See you on the next one.